There's one thing. You brought up the Telecaster bridge, and there's one thing about the Telecaster that is different than Strats and Ibanez and all this other stuff, is their bridge and their pickup is mounted onto the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
And that bridge is within the magnetic field of that pickup. And the way that it's mounted, it's not really super tight, and it does give a little bit of room for vibration. So it's kind of the exception to the rule that when you're dealing with a Telecaster, you might actually be getting a little bit of that wood sound coming through on a Telecaster, depending, of course. That's not always the case, but it's the exception to the rule because of the way that the pickup is mounted to the bridge. And a lot, I know some of the people that are watching this are already cursing my name, but the one of the things that people always mess up on is they think that pickups are microphones, and they are not microphones, and they are not microphonic. And when they say, "Oh no, I can talk," and it's like the strings are moving when you're talking, or I can take the strings off, and if I hit the guitar, I can hear the noise, and it's like, yeah, but there's springs underneath the trim, or there's always something there that's vibrating, that's metal within the magnetic field that is going to do that, and it's not a true microphone. And so what's happening in the body is not really going to be coming through on that. But when you end up having the Telecaster bridge and the way that the pickup is setting in there, it's acting like a very thick diaphragm. And depending on what type of tension springs that you have on that pickup, if they're really loose or if they're really tight, can also change the way it's going to end up sounding on a Telecaster. So, it's one of these things where it's complex, but at the same time, I don't think people should look into it as much as they are looking into it. Focus on your pickups, focus on your tone knob and your amp settings.
Yep. And one more thing too, the playing, which should always be ahead of, I guess.
Oh, absolutely.
Trolling and arguing about, tone woods and other people's opinions and experience, I guess, as well.